And well, it has mixed reviews. He has 28,000. You know, said that your channel was dying. What's 30K to you? I mean, that's nearly impossible for Ricky to win. I mean, Jake's been trying. Roll.
A lot of people aren't really understanding the full story.
But in all seriousness, drop the diss track.
I want a rematch. Jake's scared because
Fighting non-stop.
even make it the whole fight. Plus, it would be as exciting.
Yeah.
This fight is so exciting because every single time I asked you guys.
You see what I'm saying? Jake is.
It wouldn't be as exciting. But since you're in LA.
And JJ, I'm pretty sure you dropped that video as well. Consider she cried and was calling my brother, being like, how is this fair?
You escalated this thing. You went after your brother. You made a diss track on your brother. Deji, I swear, you are not taking any responsibility.
I feel like you're gonna back down.
And no one knows what he's training for.
Yes! You're not allowed to defend your wife because it's training. Roll it.
Now you come to LA. You got TMZ'd saying.
Don't see it, so I gotta say something. But listen, ladies and don't get like where you're coming from at all, okay? Randolph
Banks versus Jake Paul is a very high possibility. And
by saying that he didn't betray anyone.
Doing what he's training for.
No, he's so good now, bro. He spars every.
Said you like a horse. That's what you said in your. What is up, Troubler Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keeps. Ridiculous to me. Throughout all this, attacking his brother like Deji.
All your
months, and I must say, if the fight happens in 3 months, get the scoop. I'm gonna keep you in the loop. Every details on these story bags on the phone, dude. 6 months, and the brand new punching bag of YouTube. Lily sings, but I titled the kid. I love KSI. I should stay neutral. I should stay out of it. But
talk about our conversation that we had.
But
considering how much time you spent on it.
Okay, so
a lot of fights that have ever happened in the history of.
Today, Deji uploaded a brand new video. Smart man by the name of Drizzy once said,
Deji, this is the last interface I'll ever have with you. DM for address. Saw your pound.
And if you don't, I'm gonna kick your ass. So
let's get right into the
over 30K from travels and everything.
Because he did. Deji has responded. I wake up.
I would love nothing.
And part of you are right for that because I do always what everyone else is doing. I don't.
He really didn't care. It got to the point that I just saw
some of Deji's points. Literally said, let's try to pull a fast one. He's been training nonstop. And dislikes. But like I said in the video, he says that he didn't betray anyone. Here are at least 6,000 on my head is disrespect. So offended, I had to double check.
Right?
I'm old, right?
Cool, and I saw red. Because the fact that JJ could allow something.
That's in 400,000, 500. Roll.
But since we are talking about boxing, guys, let's back and forth with FaZe Banks.
He didn't, from the little I heard, he didn't care. He didn't care.
Back on Randolph. And you trying to make this fight happen in like 3 months. FaZe point that I don't understand, and it's my brother. I mean, that just seems so ridiculous. I don't see what KSI did to you. I don't see it. But listen, Deji went on in this video to explain why he didn't want to be out 30 grand. I don't get it, Deji. 6 months to prepare for a boxing match.
Kept tweeting things publicly. That's why.
But you know he's not scared.
Yeah, well, because obviously.
I mean, to not just drop it. I mean, if you spent from watching it,
if you want to come spar at my house.
Thing, they're cool. I literally just ended the.
I'm publicly calling you out now. Are you gonna back down, bro? Because if you do.
You've been training for over a year. You need to give him at least 6 months to get ready. Him like 3 months to get ready for a fight. That's just
and everything, and you know,
you were gonna go. You were gonna spar Jake.
I was down for it. Honestly, I was.
Make sure you slap a like on it. Drummer Nation now over 5 million. Okay, Deji. So this is the 4 million. I'm dyslexic.
Was FaZe Banks. Everyone wants to see it. So Banks.
Tell Randolph. Hey man, gentlemen, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on, because as soon as
this video.
This We will keep you up to date. Tomorrow, even though KSI apologized, and this is what he had to say for the hallelujah, hallelujah. Is JJ honestly expected to get into the middle of this and to respect?
I know this is going to sound crazy, but I have been texting back.
So make sure you sub. But I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see this more than I want to see any other video titled "The Truth About My Brother KSI."
It's what do you call it? Because you know it's like his turf.
Here we've been this track. So now Randolph wants to respond again.
Tweets about fighting me, all your tweets.
Rap back, and then you made a diss track to this diss track on your brother, so you had to drop it.
Either way, you're losing, but let's do this, bro.
It made him respond though. That was the marketing.
And here's the response.
I'm down for.
What is 30? I was sleeping, all right? I took a nappy, okay? Because
My mum was crying.
I mean, first of all, Jake put out this on his Instagram. You went on Logan, pulled it, "Dear FaZe Banks, you should watch this. Sincerely."
It's me.
You guys are trying to ruin my son. Today, to record
Talking about the feud between the brothers, Deji and KSI. And I'm upset. 50,000. Yes! 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 Okay. So, listen. Jake Paul. And in the video, he said, "You're worth 5 mil. I mean, Paul's podcast, there's just, you don't accept any responsibility for your actions. It's
Would love to see that. Who's going to be scared now?
So I was actually gonna go.
And I'm not going to
on the Thanks. The training starts now. Acting like he just started training. No, seriousness. Ricky is thinking about fighting Jake Paul. I mean, he's really considering it. He hasn't been working. So you put $30,000 set. $50,000 on my head is
However, guys, and anything, and it really excites.
Yeah. Roll.
It surprised me that he made that "I'm sorry" video and then he
In comments, and you were saying, Keem, you should stay neutral in this. Like, you shouldn't pick sides.
So FaZe Banks, bro.
Fight. And speaking about fighting, on Drama Alert, over the last couple Drama Alerts,
Let's talk about my opponents or my next fight. So I think I'm going to be fighting.
months. You need, if you two are going to fight, you need to give Ricky.
I've spent a lot of money making this video, and you expect me saying this is why I don't think his sorry is genuine. I came to LA.
And you're not allowed to defend your wife here. FaZe Banks immediately, and I'm like, bro, and he says this to me. This is what
Then he
ready for something like that. But
The ball is in your court. I feel like you don't want the smoke.
no, on Drama Alert, Sunday, ridiculously unfair. Now, I'm going to tell you publicly the same advice that I gave. Working out, he hasn't been training at all.
Tonight, I'm sure YouTube.
Up in secret, getting ready to challenge Ricky and only give.
It's about saying you would kick my ass. You're going to look pretty dumb. And the reason why...
Here's the thing. Jake Paul trained for your actions. Like, none. Like, you said shit to Randolph.
is too scared.
He keeps claiming. Right? Is KSI supposed to go up to Randolph and be like, "Hey, man, you went and said a bunch of crap about him. He fired crap. My phone is blowing up. I got all these text messages. I hit up Ricky and I start talking to the kid's never boxed before. This is all new to him. And apparently Jake's trying ran to you." Now listen, guys, on the last Drum Alert, a lot of you guys were leaving
To fight me, but that is an option. If he were to step to the table, I think that could be an option. And Dylan Dannett.
It's going down! Jake Paul is sagged for the Deji fight, and then he hasn't stopped training.
I want to fight him. I texted him.
But what do you call it? I did get advised not to do it because. But another issue is I haven't actually been training at all.
And I was going to say, bro.
red. I just saw red. I took the phone off my mum and I just ended.
FaZe Banks said, he goes, "I haven't uploaded a Deji betrayed KSI."
Or the KSI and Logan fight. You guys know that Conor McGregor is best friend and Minion fighting someone before.
Outside looking in, it's just all one-sided. I don't see KSI
For him to get back into my life.
like Deji. I love Sunday. We are going to talk about YouTube.
More than that, I think it would be bigger than the KSI Logan fight. I think it would be bigger than a lot.
Oh, Jake's been doing streaming.
Yeah.
We don't. Nobody even
So,
knows what he's.
between me and JJ. So
To Randolph, you
that's why I wasn't cool with him. And that's why it's going to be very hard.
Paparazzi vid that says I'm scared to rematch you. However, I'm not gonna.
that he wants to fight FaZe Banks. You are going to fuck his wife. Somebody's got to say something. I mean, this is just, to me, rewind 2018.
When, his cameraman dropped his second diss track.
Paul's podcast. This is what Logan Paul had to say about Jake. I mean, this is the fight that we all wanted. This is what we wanted for years. Today, Jake Paul uploaded a video titled Nobody Knows Why. I mean, look, when Deji went on Logan...
Because you forgot your gloves.
What's that again?
You forgot your gloves?
No, not gloves.
4,500,000 subscribers. I'm upset.
But just know that FaZe
Logan Paul's podcast, I mean, it's getting pretty bad. And over a year on YouTube, and I'm still being used as clickbait. Cha-ching!
my fans, who do you think I should fight? The most requested person
Was crying.
Last Drumler, we talked about how Deji dropped a diss track on his brother, how Deji went on low video.
Rematch you. You could.
Making sense. I mean, he's been training every single day. And don't miss that one. If you enjoyed this video, that video.
Hey guys, welcome. So, today I'm going to be reacting to Cookie Girl. Yeah, and let's just get right into it, okay? Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, so there's a man staring at a screen. Okay. Yeah. And he's noticing there are like cookies on the table and little crumbs. And this is making him feel something, I guess. And the cookies, they're like all crumbled up. So I guess like someone ate them, which I think is a really not nice thing to do to someone's cookies. And they're like leaving this trail. And he thinks it's weird, I guess. He's making these faces. Okay, so he's like following the cookie trail. Like it's going to lead him somewhere. Probably to like the culprit. Oh! Oh, it's me! I'm right there. I'm in the video. I was just laying there. That's really fun. That's really fun. I had the cookies all along. Oh, wow. Oh, that was fun. That was really cool. Okay, well, yeah. I guess that's it. Well then, yeah, goodbye.